Boy, had him all days.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
I don't even mind that, bro. I'm just saying, like, why not give people the full 24 to play? like, because he said games that don't impact seeding.
They begin the drive with Williams.
They do that. Like, if I was to lose to Bill and Strick is the number 1 seed, you know what I mean? Like,
well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Like, so it does matter, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like...
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
It's not like that.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That all
the Eagles at 500-3-3 through the season's
Say, for instance, like
they come in with fresh
I think when I look through the 7 seed,
nigga,
you getting a 4th win guaranteed if you stay in the playoffs.
Open week comes a little bit later in the year.
Nigga,
when you get a chance, get your fresh
no matter who
back,
it is that you play, if you lose, nigga, that could have been, you know, out of the offseason.
Right near the 35-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college
level? So you know that if you don't run with that nigga, he ain't getting no yards.
Most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football,
wow,
it's a natural deal based on reads.
That's crazy, Madden.
You've actually called that play.
Madden.
Goes for 24 yards.
Oh man, really? That's what y'all let them get away with?
On this opening drive, they've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Back to throw here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
Well, so much for being backed up against the goal line to start the drive. He gave some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you can get past the initial grouping, there's a lot of room to run. The defense actually fortunate that didn't go farther.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to keep it running left. And he's got some space here. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Stop playing with Jalen Hurts, man. Stop playing with Jalen Hurts, man.
Well, you know, most quarterbacks, when you talk about their big playability, you talk about the arm. But this, an absolutely huge play with a leg.
And also with his mind, because he had to see this play develop.
Was that an AOF that she lost to him?
To keep it and run, and how about him looking up and seeing the C's part for him once he got past the line of scrimmage? My first thought, I think he can go all the way, and I'm trying not to take over your call of this play, partner.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So
Mike
I guess my question,
when you allow him to
that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Because Mike is a really good runner, and he'll commit to his run. So, that's where a lot of people tend to struggle with. A lot of people in this game don't run the ball, at least effectively, you know what I mean? So, like, when you have somebody that does run it, it's kind of different sometimes.
Back to Taylor on first down.
But when you like get ahead, like even if you get the ball first, like some people I don't want the ball first. Against Mike, I want to get the ball first because if I can put points on the board, then that's immediate pressure on him.
They were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
You know what I mean? Like, so, because I know if I take that away, he's done. Like, his passing is cool, but it ain't like a long game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
I was trying to throw that away. Ooh, I was trying to throw that away.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes and throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. He left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
Oh, my God.
And he
I missed it.
It's no good.
Oh, my God.
Scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Dang it,
the Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Better, nigga.
Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin.
How many times are y'all going to let him throw out of the
way to judge a defense? How do they handle what we call sudden change when all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out the field and try to put out the fire? Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Well, I'll be pressing the hell out of that. Anytime them niggas get stood up, sure. I'll be pressing the hell out of that, man.
We're scoreless after
Hey,
one.
man, I done missed this damn field goal. I blew that up.
Now second quarter action for Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles. On play action, they'll throw.
Get his ass. Come on. Thank you. You should have been through that away. What was
And he goes down. Joe Tryon Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
They'll drop to throw.
That was
He's got a man.
I literally took him off the hand.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, the game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Oh, easy switch to it. At least I had help coverage over the top. But I did not. Shit happens. That's good.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
He's saying, like,
they come into this one
we're a
riding that
24-hour
nice long
lead
win streak. And remember,
so
next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get...
That's what I was saying.
The 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. And another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point good by Prater.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if we would have had a chance to play if we got on what we did, but he said he was going to, but I know that last game he's waiting on.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Like he probably in any second that nigga about to mess with this.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit.
Well, that's the thing. I'm like, well, not only that, but I'm still on the hit list, right?
You're gonna find out now with your team.
Yeah, I'm like, nigga, like,
I'm being the best you can be.
I'm like, bro, that's like, what's so I inbox him. I'm like, hey, nigga, am I still on the hit list or not? Like, if I'm not on it, there's no more. You know, take me off. Like, all right, give me my take. Like, what's the big deal? He like, nah, you got to play 3 users. I'm like, but you're forcing me. How long am I supposed to be on? How long am I going to be on the damn list? Like, you're literally giving me the wins, man. Like,
now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, that was a good throw. Good throw. Get it the next game. Instead of the game that you could play right now. It's just stupid. Like, I don't mind it being a 40. I don't mind it being a 24-hour league at the time. Why not just? You can't assume that people just don't want to play this because their record isn't good, or they're not in playoff contention.
First down carry. It's Williams. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
That's what I'll be saying, man. Like, he does the most. That's why I told Mel when he got into the league. That's why I told Mel when he got into the league. I'm like, nigga, if you can just ignore him, you'll be fine.
That's the NFL vet Calais Campbell.
Nah, Mel going crazy. That's why Mel going crazy. That's why. And Mel has done what I told him to do. Just ignore him. You know, I mean, he talks. He talks stupid, but he doesn't. But that's all he does.
The bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And incomplete on the deep ball.
From a defensive perspective.
Well, I thought it was fun. I thought that was funny anyway, because remember he was like, man, nah, like where he at? And I'm like, nigga, he's literally played all his games. Like, and then yeah, and then you'll mess around and try to act as if, like, you know, niggas aren't being active because you're force losses. Like, it's like, no, like, you can literally give people, if he didn't say, like, all right, I'm just gonna force loss, like, if you read the text, he's like, fine, I'm just gonna give everybody with the better record for games that actually matter. Cool, whatever. But it's just funny because it's like, why not just give us the time that you said that you was gonna give us? Because we would have been like literally, hey, like it. He gave himself long. He gave him long enough to play his game. And then like, everybody else's game is done.
It's not really true, but last time that was
Let's
the
go,
case.
Philly.
One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do.
Bro, when he did that with Strick, I was just like, see, this is why you lose people. And like, this is why, like, you know, people lessen that much. Because you're literally just, you take this position shit serious. That's why, like, man, you know, when he be talking about all the businesses that he got and this and that, I'm like, nigga, you can't.
Pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty
because
good.
you just,
that one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
You just too much of a hater.
Had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I told you to post the stream before the game was played.
They run once more with
I bet he did that on purpose because, man, he didn't get the vote. What? But why? Who thinks like that? And if that, because he
they'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
Damn,
and he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning. Mel Spirit was killed after that last halftime play. That's what happened. They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
No, they didn't even let me animate. What the hell, Madden?
And they turn it over.
Oh, come on, man.
But to no avail. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play.
They didn't even let Kelsey go for it,
because
man.
even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to
Strict, they didn't even let the nigga like attempt to like catch it,
that's not
man.
necessarily
Come on,
easily
man.
done. So I think going for it there was the right call. And then we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
I agree.
And it's intercepted.
I agree. It's definitely starting to go down.
Set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Well, Madden would be better if you could guarantee like it wasn't so mad.
You're behind. Your coaches always tell you, get it back one pitch at a time.
Because it's so messed up, it's kind of that. Even that's kind of tough to like seriously keep playing because all of the leagues were glitched out and stuff.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And he continues to pile up the yardage.
That
puts him over above 50 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
I don't know why you told her that.
1st and 10, Taylor.
You do, you be up there trying to, you be trying to start stuff.
With a 2nd and 3.
You be trying to start stuff.
Hurts.
But he can animate for that?
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
He can animate for that, but not the other.
On the counter. It's Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Under pressure.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing is Hurts.
Damn, man.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there and a nice win for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. They'll throw now on the final play. Airing one out for Boyd. And this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Jalen Hurts. We've had a rough first quarter for him. First half, man.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a third down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. They go play action with Hurts.
Come on, he's small. He's small. He's small. Come on now. That's a 99, baby. Go get it.
A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
Good throw, Jalen.
Hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he
Come on now.
fits into that category.
That's what I want to see.
Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup.
You leave him one-on-one with Kelsey. I want to see Kelsey win that every single time, man.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 180 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Caught, Kelsey, left side.
Oh,
and they're going to get this down inside the 20.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start,
but
they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. From the gun, it's Taylor. Bobby Okereke making that tackle.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the option, the short side left. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measured revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Hurts to throw.
Goodness, Brian Burns is killing my right tackle.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
It's the 2nd straight season of 9 sacks for Brian Burns, who continues to ascend as one of the league's best young pass rushers.
Prater's kick is good, and the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy forward to first. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter.
Bro,
the Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I guess.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Whoa, who got beat like that? Y'all got beat by Nico Collins?
All the way down inside the 10.
How did y'all get beat back there like that? What is it going on?
56 yards.
I don't understand.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
You talk about closing in a hurry as a safety and run support. Not only did he get a good run in, he gave him a pretty good pop, too, and finished off the play behind the line of scrimmage.
They stay on the ground this time.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, man. R1, nigga. That R1 works in them pals, boy. Give me that. Give me that.
So now,
I know he's mad.
Sideline saying, "Are you sure?" But yes, this defense has accepted the penalty, so that means they will not take possession on the fumble recovery. Well, not sure why in the world you do that, but that is apparently the decision. Running straight ahead, Taylor.
Let's go, JT.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
Oh, I know he's mad.
186 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
This first down, though.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play.
This is a big pickup for me, man.
Coming the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, here's Taylor.
Let's go, JT. Let's go, JT. Move. Move.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. The Steelers
Let's go, man. And I got freight train back activated.
Carries like that.
Let's
That's
go.
how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball. Keep their offense on the sidelines. And let's close this one out.
Get them out of there. You tired.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one. Right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Let's go, Jalen Hurts. Let's go.
Woo!
Way to stay on your feet, baby.
Yards on the keeper and a first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that's the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Taken down at the 47-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Play was good, man. You ain't never been nowhere.
He's touching the football, but you're also
it's really interesting to like see, people live acting and stuff like that.
Don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 16-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's going to take it in.
Let's go, man.
Touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Fix the Eagles!
Hurts will throw. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Got 51 yards back. I got to do what I got to do to win, man.
Return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
You don't even attempt to pass. What's that fool said? Just stay in the pocket.
Ready! Liking 18!
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They're going to look to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make...
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. See the athleticism there of Brian Burns stopping him behind the line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through.
Nope, he was sick last night. I said nope, he was sick last night, remember?
Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. The Steelers send out their punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
What a punt.
And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What do they always say when they're throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punch coming in, I've never returned punts, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead.
It really is. You try and get that peak to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense of feeling and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
Yeah, that's hard to run one of my plays.
Those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Ready?
I think I'm actually going to start getting my hair cut a little bit different.
They go play action here on first down. He'll get this complete to Collins. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
I get it cut so
a big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, They're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding.
Woo! Nico is killing him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw now on first down.
That's a pick. Thank you, sir.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves,
everybody want to go to
picks. 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket,
talking about
you've
just
got to
the
get
pocket. You see what's happening in the hot damn pocket.
In a 2-minute drill.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a give to Taylor. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Pittsburgh, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.
You spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like Big Pitch came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent, ain't sold a million records yet. Used to be on my checklist, big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes.
This nigga said, just air that bitch out. We still trying to get better.
With my chest, no, I will not bend. Game time in it, game time. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Game time. Run it up, 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 run it up. You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the kingdom first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog so the day that you finally pop off.